Let's head down here. Well, welcome to One Pinoy Chick Chats. It's I think it's 4 o'clock already. It rained from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. I keep my goats early. They're all wet. They all came home wet. And I can't do nothing about the weather, guys. It's always like, you know, overcasty here. And no matter what I plan, it's always a fail. So like today I'm looking for an area where I can set up my raised garden beds or my temporary garden, like for a small volume of soil. Maybe I can do something here. Like right now I have these pak choys which are not growing properly because the soil is always wet, never loose. And some spring onions that are not looking great. They are not looking great, guys, and my pak choy is already starting to flower, so that's good. And also that, and some there also. This one is the center, and that one over there. So it's all wet, super wet. And here I have the tapiocas. Tapioca, this is for my goats. I have like 16 of them. I will never get a crop of this because this ground, when it floods in the neighborhood, the water comes here in the creek, and sometimes it overflows. And this area, as you can see by the slope of the land, it's very low in this area, so it's really prone to like water, and sometimes it stays for more than a day. Because this used to be the creek, guys. Like my land is like, here is all creek, but like we dump some soil here just to elevate and make use of the, you know, this portion of land. And so far, well, I have planted these neem trees here. We have planted more coconuts as a replacement to those we cut. Like we have planted more than we replaced, I think, in this area, just in this area. So like here I have my tapioca. They have grown now. Actually, the papa of I was the one who planted this for me one day when he was working with us, and two were not successful, so I replaced. It's planted in a different manner, but it's still living. And this one also, but the other one, obviously it's been brush cut, but I think it's still growing. This one, guys. Jepoy did not notice my tapioca because this area here is wet, so like the growth is not really as fast as the others. It's like so shady here. That's why if I consider this area for my future nursery, because in the morning, see, it doesn't get much sunlight, and only like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in this part the sun would come in. But it's just like right now they clean the area, the neighbor cleaned their area, so it shows like the sun can come in this part of our farm. But like when it grows back, when the neighbors grass grows back, then we would have no sunlight here in this area again. So but that is definitely like a nursery area. This we use these old coconuts, dead coconuts, to like just fill the space, and they will just rot out later on anyway. And here in this area here, like as you can see right now, some sun is coming, but not really like super sunny in this area. And it also gets like, if I stand here in this area, the sun would come here, but this no. So it only gets sunlight in at noon time. At this, like right now, this is a vacant area, so I think my raised garden beds would be perfect here, like to be aligned to that current garden, and more here, more space here. So I don't know, a plan is just a plan. So what I like about this area, apart from the shade and the, you know, considering the sun in the morning and afternoon, is the access of water. But I have to make sure that this pump still works. I have to make sure, guys. Like when we don't have a house yet in this farm and we have our meals here, we don't sleep here. And Papa sometimes for his chickens and goats and other animals, but like we just stay here for the day while we were building the house. And we use this pump as how you call, our source of water. This is just the tube or the galvanized pipe that's stuck in the soil, is just one. So one pipe would be 20 feet, and that's the depth of this pump. So let's see how this works, guys, or if this still works. This is we operate it this way. We put water to we put the soil here to hold our pail or any container. So for now, as you can see, no water is coming out. No water is coming out. Let's see if we keep pumping. Nothing. And like, I remember one day, guys, when William was just new here in 2016, and like he's so scared of cold water, right? And then he wanted a shower, and at that time we haven't hooked up the generator yet to our main circuit breakers. So like if there's brownout, as you know, brownout is so common here in the Philippines, and like William was like, oh my god, I have to blah blah blah, cold water, blah blah blah. And so I tried to get water from the hand pump, because like the water from the tank, at the time we don't have tanks yet. Like all our the plumbing system we have right now is not yet the same in 2016. So like William just developed it over time, and really change the setting or the setup of our plumbing system. Like that time, like Han, it won't work, it won't work. He was like, what did I do wrong? I don't want to wake you up, but I need to, like, he gets so pissed off that, you know, for us, it's a very simple thing to operate, and for him, it's like, what the? Welcome to Facebook. Yeah, it's like that. And it just needs water. So let's see if it still works the same way as before. Like, I'm gonna show you now. I have a bit of a problem because it's so rusty and like it's so hard. Okay. So if this cannot be lifted, guys, because as you can see, it's rusting out seriously. So we use this one. I hope I won't lose the washer. So let's put it here at the moment. And let's try to pump again. Okay. You can see, guys, it's spewing out some mud. Oh my god, like it's not usually that way, but like for how many years, like we've been I moved here in 2015, and so from that time on, yeah, 2015. And by that time we already have the water set up in the house, so we are not using this pump anymore, this hand pump. And for like cooking and all, we use the rainwater which is in the rain tank. So like right now, it's a problem, it's an issue that we are not getting a good quality of water. It's mud, guys, mud. And that is the problem when you know, like most of these Filipino contractors are doing half-hearted jobs, because like for them, because the water is coming out already, they're happy, water is coming out, and they will just say, from experience back in our old house in the, you know, in my childhood town, it's like, it's okay now, it comes of water, it will just become clear later. And like no guarantees, you know, this Filipino salute, it's okay, water is coming up. And I was kind of lucky to get a contractor that was recommended by my engineer. Like they would not stop until the water is clear. So like they keep digging and digging and digging. Like the original plan, or the original budget was even to put 4 pipes of 20 feet, so like 80 feet deep. But we got clear or clean water already at 60 feet. So we are already getting clear water when we stick 2 pipes, that's 40 feet. But then we are still getting stones, like different stones. So like we dig more, or like we stick another pipe there, a galvanized pipe, so it won't rust easy. So it become 3 pipes, and lucky until now we are not getting this type of water. And you know, there are really times here in the village where they run out of water. This area here, this line and that line, that's why like in earlier videos of William, you will see some neighbors going into I's well. Like they go there for to get water, or sometimes they just do their washing or their laundry in I's pump. So that's the issue, really issue in this just in this area here. Like you would see a lot of people like getting water. I don't know where they, but we see them with containers of water for cooking, for washing, for toilets. And it's always the toilets that's not in priority. I don't know how the sanitation or the cleanliness is maintained in the houses, because it's not a priority whenever this place runs out of water. For my garden, I don't know, maybe I should assume that if we will keep pumping this mud out, it will become clear, like they say. I don't know, guys. So for today, it's a no. So the alternative would be Scott Expat in the Philippines sent us a how you call a water, like a faucet that's good for 4 outlets. Like you put into 1 tap, and it has 4. It can how you call hi Scott, if you're watching, hello. And it's easy. I can just connect it from there and then run in this area. Because last time when I had tomato and pepper here, it can reach this area. That hose I've just shown earlier, it can reach this area. But like the hassle of like connecting it on the tap at the back of the house, and then connect again in that area there, and to run here, and then you know, there's so much to connect, and the hoses would get exposed to the sun so much. So I think it would just be easier like to put a big container here of water, or I can even put a drum here and let the mud settle at the bottom, like a plastic drum, so it won't rust the bottom as the soil settles. So I can just wash it from time to time, and then easy access of water in this area is just so like few steps away. So fingers crossed, guys. For now, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, comment, and hit the notification bell for future updates of or future vlogs in this